Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. Uh, what? What is that? Oh, that's a PC that I bought on a whim on OfferUp for $200. They wanted 300, and I asked if they'd take 200, and they said yes. They said it didn't work. They had to unplug some wires by accident when they were cleaning it. They didn't have time to get it fixed, and also they lost the power cord. So I couldn't really test it when I went over there. But it looked like it was in pretty good shape. It didn't look like there was anything crazy about it. It was a little bit sticky, and it seemed like they had been spraying some Axe body spray on it to clean it, which that's not how that works. But in future reference, anybody out there, don't spray things into it that's not just compressed air, or at the most alcohol. And I wouldn't just cover things in alcohol, but it's pretty good for cleaning things off, um, and should be good as long as you let it dry. Anyway, I got it home, plugged it in. That it did not show any picture. The lights came on, the pretty lights, which actually it's got a little feature where you can change the lights, and they'll just change on their own. That's kind of cool, eh? Yeah, yeah. Breathing, little breathing option, yeah. Oh yeah, all the colors of the rainbow. Can you paint with all the colors of the rainbow? Anyway, um, so I plugged it in, no image. I figured it's probably either bad CPU, bad RAM, bad graphics card, which would really suck because that's the heart of it. Um, or maybe a bad power supply. I didn't think it was bad power supply because it's getting plenty to run everything. So I figured it was probably fine. I hoped it wasn't the CPU either. That can be a little pricey. So I first thing I did was take the graphics card and plug it into one of my other machines, and it booted up. The first time it kind of snagged up a little bit. I had to restart it, and then it booted just fine. So graphics card checked off, not the issue. Then I came back to it. I checked everything just to see if there was any weird buildup of dirt, which there was some on some of it. So I cleaned it off, sprayed it with some alcohol, wiped off any bad stuff, let it dry, that I could see directly. Put the graphics card back into it, and then tried to start it again. Still nothing. So I took out the RAM. It was one stick of RAM, 8 gigs. It's actually this puppy right here, a little Oloy, which is actually fairly reputable, and it's 3200. So not absolutely not a bad speed, not a bad thing. But I put in another stick of RAM, and puppy started right up. Of course, then it had the previous owner's login on it, so got into the BIOS. An unscrupulous person may use that to get some information. I did not, because I am scrupulous, I suppose. Anyway, got into the BIOS, wiped everything, installed Windows 10. Windows 10 ran great, ran some benchmarks, see how it worked. And then I tried to update it to Windows 11 because support for Windows 10 is ending later this year. It was apparently formatted incorrectly. I don't think I did that. Maybe I did. And so I tried to reinstall it. That did not fix it. Finally, I did enough troubleshooting by trying to install Windows 10 again. Set up a local account. And then as soon as I got into it, it would allow me to delete the partitions from there, saying that it needed a master boot record. So I deleted all of the partitions, including the one that says reserved, and it installed Windows 10 just fine, and then it let me update it to Windows 11 just fine. So there we go. It works fine now. I got all the systems in it. I got Steam loaded up. I got Revo Uninstaller, which is a super useful app, and I got DDU in there, and I ran a couple more benchmarks, and it doesn't get less than 60 on just about everything that I tested at 1080p. So it's a pretty good PC for 200 bucks. I went and looked at some similar specs on eBay, and the latest one was a refurb that sold for $640. So all in all, if I wanted to sell it, I could make a little profit off of it. Now, I also could have just lost all that money, or half of it, because all the parts didn't work. But lucky for me, most of the parts except for the RAM worked. So everything turned out good. If you guys wanted to see Oh, it also, the case doesn't have the best airflow, so I shifted some of the fans around to give it more optimal airflow. But if you guys want to see anything else from me about this or any better screenshots, I didn't really have it set up to take screenshots while I've been working on it, but I could definitely do that if people are more interested in seeing what I could do in learning how to troubleshoot a PC, especially one that you bought sketchily online. But other than that, oh, what am I gonna do with it? Oh, maybe in future I'll whenever I fix these things, maybe I'll give them away. That might be a good thing to do. But this one is actually gonna go to a mod of mine that does not have a PC and has really been hoping he could get into PC gaming, and it also will help him mod my channel better. And I always like putting them to work, you know. Anyway, I'm Uncle Travis. Give me a like. Leave comments if you want to see other stuff that I've worked on. If you want any more details, if you have any questions about your own builds, just let me know. And I'll see y'all later. Oh, catch me streaming Tuesdays and Sundays, also Thursdays sometimes. Y'all have a good night.